must confess, I'm not surprised that the greater hurdle that India are talking about, even as a test series is about to begin, is India versus South Africa. It's a frontier India have never really breached. India have come close, won the odd test match, but never really gone and conquered South Africa. So I can see, as India play Sri Lanka, that the concern and the view is all about playing South Africa. So what can India learn from this series with a view to playing against South Africa? I'm afraid the answer is very little, because while the test match at Eden Gardens will give you an idea of whether you can play three seamers and how that goes about, I don't think the other two surfaces India will learn very much. What India need to be careful though is what composition they will have when they go to South Africa. I have little doubt that in that first test match in South Africa, India will want to have 6 batsmen in the side. Now, whether that number 6 is an Ashwin Saha Pandya combination or whether you want Rohit Sharma is something to be seen. But I think in South Africa, against a quality seam attack, you want 6 batsmen. And if Rohit Sharma is next cab of the rank, then Rohit Sharma has to be playing long form cricket. He's only played short form cricket for a while. Now, I don't know whether that means he plays number 6 in this test series, or whether he's needed in the side to play at number 6 in this test series, or whether he goes back to Mumbai, gets a lot of time in to play a different form of cricket. But India have to ensure that that number 6 batsman is ready, whether it happens in the test series or whether it happens by sending him back to play a lot more domestic cricket too. It's interesting that India have left out Hardik Pandya. Now, I don't know whether he asked for it or whether there were signs of imminent injury, whether he was close to a breakdown. But Hardik Pandya is very, very young, very raw, still with a big learning curve. Every game he plays is a plus for him. Now, when you go to South Africa, that seam bowling all-rounder is absolutely critical. And I don't know whether pulling him out and playing him in the limited overs leg will prepare him best for South Africa. But yes, if the opportunity existed, then India would have liked to have Hardik Pandya play as much as possible, even though the conditions here are unlikely to mimic the conditions in South Africa. But he will have to play in South Africa as a batting all-rounder. The other reason I'm not expecting too much from the series is that India will probably start with 2 spinners, maybe even go on to 3 spinners as the series progresses. But unless they're confident with Hardik Pandya at 6, India will probably play 1 if not 2 spinners in South Africa. So while it's good to have an eye to South Africa, I don't think we're going to learn too much from this series.